Hey, if you like off-roading and pickups, well, I got a cool one coming for you. I'm out here in Michigan doing some off-roading, and we have a great video on the new Jeep Gladiator, and we're getting started right now. Hey, it's Ciminillo, Pickup Truck Plus SUV Talk, and if your passion is trucks and SUVs like it is mine, make sure you hit subscribe below, hit bell notification to be notified when new videos put out that are awesome like this, because this is awesome. I'm here with my fellow cohort, Jill Ciminillo.
Woohoo!
And Jill and I have a long history that is really fun.
We used to checkered past.
Yes, checkered past. We used to do the podcast together, which is what this channel's name started with, and so it's fun to be in the truck with Jill again.
Which he says now, before I take us over obstacles.
So we are on the Lyman Trail at Chelsea Proving Grounds, which is FCA's Proving Grounds. Fiat Chrysler automobiles, if you guys don't know that one. Jeep Ram event here. 2020 Jeep Gladiator Rubicon. This is the trail that's takes your breath away. This is really about fun. This has got the Rubicon, which is the 410 rear axle, the 17-inch 7x5 granite crystal aluminum wheels. I'm reading the Monroney, by the way. The 44 front and rear axles. We do have 4-wheel low, 4-wheel high, all that kind of good stuff. Skid plates, cool cover, 59,830 for this much fun. And I got to tell you, I was talking to the guys today, and this thing is blowing up. The excitement over this is just crazy, right?
Oh, yeah.
And you can tell, I mean, you're off-roading here, and this is fun.
Well, and so I have to say, this isn't the first time I've driven this vehicle. I've driven it a couple of times. One was at, it was like the Badlands Off-Road Park in Indiana. And it was like some really twisty, crazy things that we were going through. Maybe I want to put, well, too late. I'm like, maybe I want to put the window up. Hopefully I don't get things muddy. But it was a lot of fun because we did some things, like I was with an instructor and we kind of went off course the latter half of the day. And the instructor was just like, oh, I know where we can get a really good picture of this vehicle. And I was like, okay. And like there's this stream of water and then a rock in the middle of it. And he was like, okay, go put it on that. And he gets out of the car. I was like, what? What do you want me to do? He's like, oh, it's really easy. Just, use the camera that shows you where your wheels are going and it'll be fine. And I was like, okay. And he was right. It was a really good picture. Of course, I had to walk through water then to get the picture, but... Right. But that's okay. You take one for the team there. Totally.
Let's get over these log piles, because these are always fun obstacles to have. I love these on off-road trails. This is kidney check time.
Well, and I think we have a set of stairs coming up.
Oh, yes. That'll be...
everybody should take their truck upstairs.
So what do you think from your perspective on driving it, How do you feel it rides? How do you feel it drives?
Okay, so you totally have to watch out for the tail end because of the fact that it's a lot longer than a Wrangler. Mm-hmm. But, I mean, so here are the stairs, by the way.
Yeah.
But it's just really incredibly capable. I mean, you know that Jeep made this.
Right.
I haven't driven it on the street yet, so I can't really say.
All right, on the road here with the Jeep Gladiator. Now, we did the off-road portion, and Jill drove. But I thought, on the road, I want to drive. And I got a better-looking Jill over here. We have Brandon from the Jeep manager for Gladiator. But we have the top down in Michigan, and this is where it's at with Gladiator, right? This is the lifestyle truck. This is it.
The only open-air pickup you can buy in America.
Right. And he asked me to stump him on these questions. So I thought I'd stump him with the spelling of Gladiator. It's a G, right? Gladiator. Oh, look at that. He won the spelling bee.
The Clay County spelling
I'm telling you. Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. These are the tough questions we ask here on the channel. So, what do we have underneath the hood?
Our 3.6-liter V6 Pentastar. You can pair it with either the 8-speed automatic or my personal favorite, the 6-speed manual.
Yes.
285 horsepower, 260 pound-feet of torque. So next year, though,
Oh, yeah.
We're going to make our Jeep enthusiasts go crazy. We're going to offer our 3-liter turbocharged eco diesel as optional in Gladiator starting next year.
Right, because they're not crazy as it is. I was telling the other guys around, if you guys go on Instagram at all, and you follow the pickup truck hashtag, every image I see is a Gladiator.
Yeah, it's the coolest.
It's crazy, right? But you know what's crazy? They're all modified. Like every single one of these people are buying them. You sold 3,000 so far this year. I see 4,000 photos a day on Instagram.
Oh yeah. And we knew that was going to happen.
My goodness.
So that's why we even designed like our spare tire is up beneath the bed, and we actually package protected for a 35-inch spare tire right in the factory spare location. Just because we knew right off the bat, Gladiator owners were going to throw on lifts and bigger tires.
Yes.
Make them their own, right?
You guys have nailed that enthusiast market, and so we did the off-road. We're driving the on-road, and this has pretty good manners on road.
It does.
I mean, it's got some big tires on it, right? You got some stuff on it. It's not like it's a sedan, boo, or a Miata, boo, but it's a nice driving vehicle on the pavement. And even folks, we're on Michigan pavement.
Which sometimes can feel like driving on the surface of the moon.
Yes, the craters.
Yes.
Well, I think you call them potholes. We call them craters, tire blowers. Yeah, they are nuts. And this is something you could drive. You could drive this for a long distance. It doesn't seem like it wears you down. Oh, granted, I'm doing loop-de-loop here in the... it is kind of nice, though. I feel like there's a beach scene in the distance, right?
Oh, yeah. That's what we should find. We should find some surf.
I know, right?
Some pina coladas.
So, at this point, you guys are selling everything you can build in Toledo.
Pretty much, yeah. Every single... Because we're building Wranglers and Gladiators there. So
right.
Hottest, coolest, I would argue, coolest Jeep products you can buy. And, yeah, they're just cranking them out. Usually 6 days a week, sometimes 7 days a week.
Yeah, I think those are the coolest. Compass. But I think they're really cool products these days. And, again, like I said, I have the Fiat behind me. Excuse me, I'm going to hit the gas. This guy wants to drive. Anyways, I think these are really, really cool. I think you've nailed that part of it. What is maybe your favorite part you like telling people? There's I know there's tons of Easter eggs, but something, hold on. I got to roll the window up here. I'm a little concerned the audio didn't work there. So, take 5. Anyways, so are there Easter eggs that you really like about this? Because I know that's the thing with you guys, right? There's always those little secret stuff you guys do.
We do have one little Easter egg in the bed.
Okay.
Have you seen it yet?
Yes. Is that the year? Was that the...
Not the year. Not the year. A lot of people first see it and they're like, did they try to put the year Jeep was founded in 1941, but somebody messed up and it's a typo?
Right. I know this one.
Has to do with Toledo.
I don't know. I've seen this, but I haven't. What is it?
It's the Toledo area code 419.
Yes.
Right. Toledo's been building Jeeps for the last over 75 years, and so this is kind of our tribute or nod to the city of Toledo by putting the Toledo area code right in the bed of Gladiator.
Yeah. So how long have you been involved in the Gladiator program?
For about 2 years now.
So you came in when they were starting to announce, well, not announce, but you at the kind of the inception.
Yeah, right. We had, at that point, we were still finalizing the design, doing the clay models. So it's been really cool to see it grow and evolve from sketches and a clay model to a finished vehicle that we're driving today.
So how many holy shits did you drop when you saw the first stuff when you got in the program?
Oh, this is awesome. I mean, I own 4 Jeeps myself. I'm a huge Jeep enthusiast.
And you were like, we're doing what?
Yeah, finally, a new Jeep pickup, right?
Yeah, right.
We haven't... Ever since Comanche went away in 92, we haven't had a new Jeep pickup, and prices for used Jeep pickups are through the roof to find a nice one.
Right.
Our fans, our enthusiasts, me included, we've been asking for a brand new Jeep pickup. So it's cool to finally, deliver that, right? It's about time. New
Okay.
Jeep pickup.
All right. Here's the big question. Which one do you have?
Which Gladiator do I
Yes.
have? Or which? I don't have a Gladiator
What?
yet. I've got 4 other Jeeps. I'm planning to add a Gladiator to the stable.
All right.
But it's all a matter of storage space and garage space and driveway space. But hopefully sometime in the near future. I try to limit myself to only buying, one vehicle every couple years. That's the cadence I try to hold myself to.
So, but are you going to be? Which one are you going to be at? You can do the diesel one, the gas one.
Probably the diesel one.
Yeah. Right.
I think I'll do the diesel one.
Very cool. Well, that clearly sucked. So let's get back to the off-road track.
All right, if you're a fan of this channel, you know I always like popping the hood and taking a look because, well, there's important stuff down here like oil, antifreeze, things you need to check. And so we're going to go right over here. This is the dipstick. And I'm at the front of the truck. I can still reach it. Probably reach a little bit better from the side. So I can get that pretty easily. I can get the power steering fluid here pretty easily. Add oil pretty easily. I can get to the back side because I have get around these fenders. I can add the windshield wiper fluid and check the different fluids back there as well. Looks like radiator fluids back there too. And so it's easy to get to this stuff, easy to get the stuff. I have a good access here point for the air filter. And another thing you'll notice about these Jeeps that brand manager is talking about is that the alternator is raised up because when you go off-roading and you do water fording, it's much more about electronics than it is about where the air comes in. You know, you gotta get these electronics, like alternator and the fuse box and computers up higher. They get wet by water because it takes a genius to figure out that water and electronics, they don't mix.
How comfortable it is for longer drives, but you know, I mean, I imagine that there is, you know, obviously tire noise and things like that you would expect. Ooh, big branch. From you know, like a Wrangler. I imagine it would be very similar.
Right. As you get hit with the leaves. Tasty.
Woo, yay. But I imagine it would be pretty similar to a Wrangler.
Okay.
Tires, a little bit of road noise, that kind of stuff. But.
Yeah. And we've always talked in the past about, you know, you aren't the tallest woman in the world. How do you feel like your seating position is?
Yeah, it's okay. It's not ideal, I'll be honest. Because my right leg, as I shift back and forth from gas to brake, is definitely, I need to go back a little bit on this, is definitely hitting the underbelly of the dash when I am shifting from brake to gas.
Sure.
So, you know, that is a little bit uncomfortable. You know, we're going through an off-road course, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever, you know, I can manage. But I don't know, again, I haven't driven this on the road. I don't know how comfortable that would be for long term. I obviously put my seat a little bit further forward than maybe I would do for a drive because I'm, you know, peering up, looking over. I want to have, like, the highest, best visibility I can in this situation.
You really need a front camera on this.
They have one.
I was looking at the buttons trying to find one because
it may be available. Like maybe it's not on this one, but they do have one. It's really cool.
Yeah. I was thinking we definitely need something with the front camera. I think that's, if you do a lot of off-roading, that's something you really need to consider because it definitely makes a difference.
I think this is where we wanted to switch. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
See another field, I will pop into it.
Okay. So really what we're talking about here is we have a expensive lifestyle vehicle. It's $60,000.
Yeah.
We have a small bed in the back. You're not going to fit a lot of stuff back there. You can fit a variety of things. Put the tailgate down. You can have motorcycles and things would fit in there if you had the tailgate down. It's a camping, kind of take this camping, throw your camping gear in there. But you're not going to, it's not like it's really interesting. It's not, to me, like a pickup truck true competitor with other vehicles in the marketplace in that it only comes in crew cab, only comes at certain trim levels. It doesn't do the full, you know, breadth of vehicles that are out there that you can get in a truck world. And it's interesting to see the different comparisons people are doing with this, with like this versus a stock Tacoma or this versus a stock Ranger. That's really not what the vehicle is. It's really that still Wrangler crowd, still off-road lifestyle crowd that just wants a little bit of a bed.
Yeah. Well, and you know, to put some bikes in the back, to, you know, put motor scooter bike type things back there.
Yeah.
To basically continue your adventure.
Right. But and the reality of it is, it's just really cool. Like, I mean, that's the bottom line. It just is really cool. It's interesting. I've had some conversations of exterior styling, and it seems a little polarizing. People really love it or they don't. I mean, it's boxy. But it's Jeep. You know, it really is the brand personified in a mid-size pickup.
Yeah, and frankly, like if you look at this straight on from the front, it looks exactly like a Wrangler. Like,
Yeah.
there is nothing.
Yep.
Like if you're not looking at a 3/4 front, you really can't tell that it's not a Wrangler.
And I've done that too. I've looked at photos of this, and if you do look straight on, it's impossible to tell what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very interesting. Well, we're going to keep off-roading, and if you enjoyed off-roading vehicles and videos and all the V words, which I know you do, hit subscribe below, bell notification. Also find us on pickuptrucktalk.com. Pickup Truck Talk, 3 words, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. We're there, trust me. I've done it. As always, thanks for watching. From Jill and I, we'll see you down the road.